Admiral's Log, January 3rd, 1916. My predictions were correct. All Europe needed to burst into flames once more was a minor spark. What I hadn't expected was that it would be the French who would be the ones to strike the match. The French claimed one of their politicians was assassinated and pointed the finger at us. We wouldn't stoop so low as to eliminate a politician. After all, I, of all people, know the personal pain of being the target and survivor of an assassination attempt. I'm beginning to suspect that the French are not the ones behind the attack on my family and Austria-Hungary as a whole. It seems that some other power is pulling their strings, manipulating the French into going to war with us time and time again. These conflicts with the French are inevitably followed up by an invitation of the Germans to join them in an alliance. Sometimes these are friendly invitations. Sometimes they are bordering very close to shakedowns as the Germans demand a hefty sum for the pleasure of their company. What if it's the Germans who are behind all this? They would benefit from a neutered, or at least distracted France. It would mean their direct neighbor is no longer a threat to them, militarily. It means they would be able to focus their efforts on combating the British. This is no easy task, but it is made easier if the French Navy is no longer a factor. But then again, for all I know, the French are playing the long game. This is the level of subterfuge, and these are the kind of smoke and mirrors games that an intelligence agency would play, and I wouldn't put it past the French to play the game just like this. I remain highly suspicious. I cannot trust anything these foreign powers try to spin. Regardless, we have a war in our hands. I expect it to be concluded any day, as we've hit the French task forces especially hard. Their ships burn so easily, now that we've had ample opportunity to find their weak spots. Their battleship, the Solferino, now in our employ, has proven to be a bit of an underwhelming ship, however. When her captain got frustrated with the lack of accuracy of his guns, he decided to just ram his target, a French heavy cruiser. This is exactly the kind of dauntless and pragmatic thinking that I require in my captains, and I've commended the man on his daring move. Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome to episode 10 of Europe and Embers. Once more, we're at peace with the French. Let's see what they're willing to offer. They got a new battleship here, the Suffren. I'll gladly take that off their hands if they're so inclined. That means I still have 100 million. Now, let's have a look. I currently have 807 million stored. By my count, that means that by this time that the 106 million gets added, I'm going to be looking at $913 million. Nope. It's like it gives me twice that amount of money. Like it gives the naval funding twice. So something's a bit off here. I think this is something that they still have to fix. So, immediately the French head of Admiralty gets thrown under the bus. And Ferdinand de Bon is now the new admiral. Okay. The French are losing shit. As of course. Solferino, last episode, the star of the show, ramming the enemy. I wonder how much time she's going to need to be repaired. Where are you at? Status. Repairing. What? Where are my battleships at? Oh, here. You don't even have to be repaired? 7 months. Right, you do have to be repaired. Still, I'm surprised that the ship... never mind. It's fine. Anyway, when it comes to our peace, what are we going to do with this time? What's the plan? Ideally, grow the economy more. The French are back up to 30 billion, I'm up to 43 billion, the Germans are at 35, and the British are at 65 with an economic growth of 13.8% per year. That's a lot of growth. Now, I had maxed out my research, and that's of course something that I can absolutely not afford. And putting the whole ship in limited is also going to make it a lot cheaper. Because right now, I simply cannot afford this for an extended period of time. Let's see where the rest of the groups are here. Is this... I need to conquer more areas because I simply don't have enough space to dock everything. Go here. I am building out a new shipyard. That's going to help. It's not going to be enough, probably. Right, research then. I'm still trying to get new cruisers, and I'm getting new Mark 7s. 7-inch guns, Mark 3. Perfect. Make them even more effective. A whole bunch of time later, the French, even in their weakened state, and I don't understand why, do find the Germans a bit annoying, and they declare war. That means that my reputation with the Germans increases. It also most likely means that I'm very soon to be at war with the French, because I am looking at minus 99. So the one start of the episode you go to peace, the next start of the, well, a few minutes later in the same episode you're back at war. It's fine if the French want to have another demonstration of what my fleet can do, that's fine. I have upgraded most of them. They are now the 1917 variants of my ship, which means they now all have better anti-flood capabilities. They have their guns upgraded when and wherever possible, and where possible, the torpedo launchers have been upgraded to 19-inch from 17-inch, so that is also a nice improvement. I'm still finding better and better gun options. Yeah, here we go. Fine. I'm still finding better and better gun options. And that means that these small guns are now Mark IV for the 3-inch guns. And when it comes to gun layout, I'm trying to get better anti-flak protection so I can safely run these ships without my own ships exploding underneath me. And hopefully also get double barrel turrets. Because at the moment I only have single barrel nonsense and I want something a bit bigger. So we're at war with the French again. And I have a lot of money again. Time to do some more research and, well, a bit more crew training perhaps. Although I have so many men, I don't even know what to do with them. 44,000. What do we have? What do we have? Where do you think you're going? Move to Marseille. Or are you going back home? Is this in a French group? Hello? 1CL. Let's give them a warm welcome. In more ways than one. Send the Molotov and Salzburg. The rest of you, you know where you're going. Off you go. Time to join the barbecue. You're going to Nice. We still have a bunch more ships in Pula, but I'm not sure if I can select that. There is also a battle group over there. Here we go. Block off the Strait of Gibraltar. And that should do it for now. I still have a battleship and another battleship over there. I'm going to vector those into a position when we know where they're going. So now, am I also at war with the Brits? Or no? 3 convoy missions? Okay. No. No. British and the British and the Italians are at war. Very interesting. So what's the situation? I am not yet at war with the British, but the moment that one of them sneezes on me, I will be. The British have an economy of 80 billion? Wow. That's scary. The French are building a bunch of new ships. They've managed to push their economy back up to 37 billion. Let's see how good their ships are these days. What do we have? Your convoy or mine? Yours. Molotov and Salzburg. I believe I pushed you out to the eastern side of Italy, but you're on the western side of Corsica. Not sure how you got there, but hey, if we have an opportunity to sink 20 transports, then I'll happily take it. Please take note that we still cannot actually find these guys, because my ships aren't particularly fast, and aside from that, I don't know where they are. Well, I sort of know where they are. Oh, just imagine the Salzburg with her upgraded guns. 2.9-inch, Mark IV, Mark III 6-inch. If this gets into a convoy... Oh, yes, please. There are 20 transport ships, 20 convoy units. we just use auditory options? Like, can you hear them all clashing into each other? Maybe. Anyway, it's the first time that we're seeing the Molotovs on screen. These are my ships with the biggest guns yet. 11-inch guns. High explosive shells. Of course, high explosive. These are short barrels, relatively speaking. And because of that, they reload quite fast. 16 seconds. Salzburg, get out of the way. Which is really not that much slower when you compare it to the 6-inch that I have over there, which is a long barrel. So let's see what these Molotov shells can do. They are incendiary, high capacity. So ideally, one hit does not set one fire, one hit sets 6 fires or something like that. And, well, they're designed for short-range conflict. So that's where we're going. They also have a couple of 2-inch guns in order to deal with smaller stuff. But this is definitely not smaller stuff. This is just a couple of heavy cruisers. Slow down a bit. Engine damaged. What? Why? I would rather like having my engines functional so I can try and intercept that convoy of yours. Okay. How are we doing? 32% chance to hit. We are setting fires, but I'm not seeing as many as I would like. Oh, that's not good. That is properly not good. Salzburg. Plot armor, save me. Plot armor almost saved me. Molotov also took a hit. Verdun. Oh yeah. Condé is firing. Look at that, that's what I like. This thing set 5 fires, or 6, with 4 shells. That's the type of damage that I want to see on my ships. Boom. 4 or 5 more on the stern. This is exactly the type of shotgun roll that I had in mind for these boats. You just push them in real close. You fire 11-inch shotgun at short range. And the thing just... oh! Ceases to exist. Convoy! This is not good. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, Condé, I'll deal with you later. I have convoy ships to harass. And I cannot wait to see what an 11-inch short barrel gun can do to that. It looks like this Verdun, even with maximum bulkheads, is utterly unable to sustain this hits, or this many hits from the Molotov. The Molotov is just... working as intended. I mean, yes, please. There's so much fire and smoke that I'm finding it hard to try and get a good screenshot out of these guys. There. That will do. Thank you. Alright, could you finish this off? Places to be. Convoy ships. Boom. Flooding. Stern battery. Wait, we're firing AP? No, 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 no. That's not part of the deal. There you go, structural damage. Switch targets. Sink all the merchantmen. Salzburg, I'm gonna have to save your secondary ammo. Because you're going to be a bit too efficient at murdering this heavy cruiser. Boom. 6,000 damage. Molotov, carry on. Salzburg. You never got your engine fixed. That's unfortunate. Okay, target the thing the farthest away. And just see what you can hit in the meanwhile. Yep, like that. Targeting this guy dies, this guy's badly damaged. Damn, 18,000. That's way over 9,000. Okay, buddy. I want the Salzburg to get in here, but she's not fast enough. These transports are doing 12. She can only do about 17 now that she's pretty badly damaged. Crap. Okay, fine. Let's target the Verrier. 1 or 2 salvos ought to do it. Fournier got really lucky there. Not for very long. Boom. Dead. Oh, this is just utter murder with these things. And they're not really designed to go after convoys either. It's not their initial purpose. These things were designed to deal with the French heavy cruisers, which had a bit too much protection against my big guns. Or against my smaller guns, rather. Target this, please. Don't care about the French cruiser. This is the objective. Yeah, target this guy, right here. Fantastic maiden voyage for the Molotov. Just absolutely stunning. Salzburg, start turning back. I'm gonna need you to take out that cruiser, because it looks like the Molotov's having all the fun by herself. 24,000 and doesn't need any help. Next. This never gets old, does it? Sinking transport. It just, boom, 7,500 damage. It never gets old. At this point, the Salzburg also wants to get in on the fun. Including with torpedoes. That's fairly dangerous. Considering there's a friend in there. Not too big a fan of that. Because I'm going to have to use their shipwrecks and carefully zigzag to make sure I don't get hit by my own torpedoes. It's less than ideal. Salzburg, feel free to fire. Just go back at the heavy cruiser, please. There's your target. Molotov. This. Mistral, Jaguar, and Bonite. That's the ones I want dead. Right there. Boom. Torpedo slams into the target. Kill. 14,906 with one hit. Oh, there's another guy. Turn the guns. Dead. Jaguar. How many do we have? 85. Okay. Turn. You cannot torp me, so that's quite safe. Yes, there you go. 90. Oh, I'm missing one. Might be out there. Dead. 90. 95. Where's the last guy? Because our mission is not yet complete. There has to be one more transport out there. I am faster, so this transport can run, but it simply will not be able to run away. You can try, but it's pretty pointless. Salzburg, you're taking a bit too much damage, my friend. These cruisers are starting to show their age. They're currently 7 years old? 8? 8. They have had 4 refits or something like that. So they have definitely received some attention. But the hull itself is obsolete. I cannot build these anymore. So they're museum pieces of sorts. Where's that last damn transport? Here, there's one I haven't spotted. Come on. Where's the last transport? %, accuracy. No angle for the secondaries? Ah, we found it. Hello. Hello. Molotov. You know what to do. Range. 7.5 clicks. 1 hit? 2 hits? Boom. 1 hit. 14,933 damage. I'll take it. Okay, Salzburg, let's wrap it up, shall we? Let's wrap it up. The ship is starting to burn a bit more, but this is one of those heavy cruisers that has a fairly healthy amount of bulkheads, plus armor, and is a bit more tricky to burn. The 2.9 inchers are doing everything they can. It seems to be working. My ship does look a little black on the bow. Like he took a massive HE hit in return. Look at this thing. Gonna require some extensive painting to make go away. 7.3. We're gonna have to intercept this guy. How fast are you? 18 knots? Wow. Oh, look at this. They've been upgrading. Triple barrel 5.6s. So they are speccing into gun layout. Not the gun caliber, gun mark. They got the Mark II or Mark III for the 2.4s. Interesting. This is what I want. Triple barrels. Just imagine what the Molotov can do if her secondary armament... Oh, okay, for the casemates, maybe not. This guy, triple barrel 6.6-inch guns. That'd be great. I can't let this French cruiser live, but of course we're not going to do that. Salzburg is going to get some more shots in as Molotov closes in. 18 kilometers out. Yeah, I can't possibly hope to hit that. Way too far away. If I would get some flooding, that'd be great, because she's still doing 8 knots. Destroy the secondary gun. It's now only the 6-inch gun that's doing work. It's going to take a while. A little later, Condé is reduced to 5.6 knots. Really slow. Salzburg has closed in to 2.7 kilometers. I'm going to turn her broadside and let her do what she does best. Rip this thing apart with the 2.9s. I also have torpedoes in case that does not work. But I rather doubt that it won't work. I mean, I got 100% accuracy. Look at this. This is what this thing does. This is also why I'm reluctant to retire this class. Because they're just so murderous. The only thing I would like is to upgrade their speed. So they can get to within that range faster. Because they're a bit slow in that regard. Okay, toss out your torps. Oh yeah, and they also carry 5 torpedo tubes per side. Did I mention that? That's quite a nice surprise. In case the fire does not work. Okay, that was a lot of victory points. Aircraft carriers. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. So, more convoys. My convoy this time around. They have the Gemapé and the Carabinière. Coming in is the Triton against... You're gonna have to make a lot of speed there, my friend. Otherwise you won't be in time to save our precious cargo from the hands of these filthy Frenchmen. There's not a lot I can do. All I can hope to do is get to the convoy, which is 15 kilometers out. Now, fortunately, the Triton can do 31.4 knots. So she's quick. Quick on her feet. I hope that that'll be enough. Because I know these French destroyers, the Carabinière, is also fast. And if she gets her hands on these, then they start dying just as quickly as the ones started dying on their side. So it is really a race for the base. Come on. 7 kilometers out. Time is only doing times 10. So the enemy is definitely closing in. Fortunately, though, they don't have radar. They don't exactly know where the enemy is, but it is the AI that I'm fighting, so yes, of course, they know exactly where the enemy is. So do I, actually. I can just press the AI on button, and immediately my ship starts heading towards the targets. Of course, we're going to throw the HE out first, but the Triton carries a majority AP loadout. Increased AP. Hello! At least they're targeting the right ship, not the convoy, but that was pretty close. There's the cruiser. 23% accuracy? That's really impressive. Go on. There's your destroyer. This is the... yeah. Here's your target, not the destroyer. Don't care about the destroyer. We first need to burn this thing down. Boom. That with HE? Wow. That's what 12.4-inch HE can do. And what sort of HE are we firing? Capped ballistic. Yeah, that has a lot of pen. Range is 5 kilometers, so we can pen 10 inches of armor. With high explosive. Gotta love it. I don't think this thing will succumb to fire. I think it'll burn. Oh, sorry, flood. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this guy with burning. That's fine. Gotta save the convoy one way or another. This is as good a way as any. So you're dead slow now with half a hull full of water. Yes, 6.8 knots. Slightly speeding up. You got torpedoes and you're not afraid to use them. Okay. If you would sail in front of the heavy cruiser, that would really make me happy. Because then I can deal a lot of damage. Oh, that's gonna make me less happy. Oh, yeah, we got very slight amounts of damage in there. Flooding. Did this DD pitch in with torpedoes or not? Yes, she did, a while ago. Now, the HE pen is great. It's going to reduce their structural integrity to 0. It's not really setting the amount of fires that I need in order to sink this thing. Well, I say that. Oh, that's less than ideal. That's an actual hit. It's not a dud. Oh. Oh dear. That's also less than ideal. I might have a problem aboard the Triton. I'll stop. Buoyancy is holding around was holding around 40%. Kill him. Oh shit, you're listing too badly. You can't shoot the target anymore. Oh no. Can we make some speed? So we can at least turn the ship around? Oh shit. Well, this is going to be an interesting end to the Triton. Thankfully, I didn't pay for it. It's not my ship. I just got it from the French. I mean, my ships would never get a flash fire, right? Not really. Come on. I know you can still do damage. Not comfortable, but you can still do damage. Please don't finish me off. Buoyancy, 11%. And dropping. Freaking standard bulkheads. 8%, 7%. 6%. Now we gotta turn into the target. It's the only way we can get the guns level enough to fire. Oh boy. Well, it was a fun battle cruiser while it lasted. We'll just have to go and get a new one. Which, considering I acquired all the battleships and battle cruisers from the French, they probably built new ones, hopefully better ones, that I can now take off of them. This is gonna give them a lot of victory points, though. This is less than ideal. Oh, you're also out of HE. Oh, I bet you are now. Go on! Yes! Yes! Deal the damage. Do it. Kill it. You got 1% of buoyancy left. 0.5%, 0.3. No. Triton. No. The damage one torpedo can do. And initially I saw it do 125 damage. I thought, oh, this is fine. Damage received. Torpedo. Yeah, right. The torpedo didn't do 3,000 damage. The torpedo did a lot less, but the ammo detonation, that's what caused all the damage. 3,000 victory points. Oops. Oh well. Okay, fair's fair. You can have a snack. You can have my convoy. Can I get some revenge? No. But I can try and have the Franz Josef deal with these guys. Let's go. Get some revenge. Not on their convoys, but then on their main fleet ships. I'm not reinforcing. I'm already next to my ships. So all we gotta do is find them and use the 6-inch guns. Oh, by the way, Now that we're waiting, I have the Sabinico class slightly upgraded / changed. Because the new 6-inch guns take up more space. So in order to facilitate those guns, I had to readjust the ship a little bit, which took a lot of time to refit. Then I also have a couple of 4-inch double-barrel turrets. And we got 6-inch main guns. We already had the 6s, they just were in a slightly different configuration. And I'm hoping this will work better. Our torpedo launchers are upgraded to 18 inchers. And of course, all the guns are of the highest quality we can get. Which is the Mark IV for the 2-inch and Mark III for everything else. I hope that I can spot these guys. And yeah, I know I'm not fast enough to catch them. I'm not a DD. It's gonna get interesting. There's your heavy. Your little destroyers are probably smoking up. Don't go with that AP nonsense. HE's where it's at. Yes, the DDs are here. Perfect. Hello. That's the light cruiser. Turning circle, 600 meters. It's not a particularly agile hull, this thing. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Come in front of your enemy, ally. Do it. And nothing hits. Outstanding. Okay. You have sonar. Well, you got a hydrophone station. That's about the best I can get, because I'm not researching that at all. But I'm willing to bet that at least one of these guys has been throwing torpedoes in my general direction. Boom. Switched fire to the DD. Main guns are still in the cruiser. Increase speed again. At least we're scaring them off. They're not engaging the convoy. That's the critical objective. Don't engage my convoy. You have 12 torpedoes aboard. You also have 12. Okay, so what is that? 6 tubes? 4 tubes. Increased reload. Interesting. I wouldn't pick that because I don't know how well the... Well, I kind of know how well the AI can handle destroyers. Which is to say, not very well. They generally die before they're able to fire a third salvo. But okay. And their main guns are 5.4s. Backed up by a couple of 3s. But if you're behind these guys, they probably cannot do much. Oh, good hit. Dead. Extensive fire. Wow. Minimum bulkheads. You're asking for it. Triomphant? I doubt it. You're not going to be very triumphant. Fires are taking hold of the ship. It's racking up. They still haven't taken their opportunity to throw torpedoes. That would force me to change course, giving them at least some reprieve of my fire. They have no way of containing the fire. This thing is dead. Goodbye. So, last man standing, huh? You're a bit tougher than your friends. But not by much. And I have thousands upon thousands of shells. Go get him. 5, 6 fires now. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they're putting them out again. You got a spacious crew quarters, so it's not like I'm going to be able to wither the crew down very quickly. Destroying guns is probably the best way to go about it. I don't directly have influence over that. Port starboard torpedo launchers. My torpedoes don't have that much range. 4-3 because they're fast torpedoes. Oh, that's helpful. Destroyed a main gun. That's very helpful. Lots of guys are operating a main gun. A lot of crew in there. 15. Okay, not that many. Slow down. 21.7, 21.6. Good. Keep slowing down. 21.5. My revenge for the battlecruiser kill. Though I doubt I will get 3,000 victory points for this. Not likely. I'm destroying the same main gun. Over and over and over again. Oh, the fires are starting to work. It's only 10% of the damage that we're doing, but it's definitely helping with reducing structural integrity. Another main gun destroyed. Funnel is destroyed. Yep, now another main gun has given up. Got a bow launcher, yes? Yeah. Oh, she's dead. Haha, extensive fire. There's my revenge. Job done. Job done. So, 2,454 victory points. It is not exactly redemption, but at least this time I was able to save the convoy. Although, last time around, I didn't get a notification that the convoy died. So there is something to be said for the opportunity that my convoy survived just as much as theirs did. Anyway, how many ships they got? 53. They're building 4 and they're repairing 12. I have 77. I'm repairing 3. Do I need to build new ones? I'm still waiting for a better cruiser hull. It's just taking a long time. Anti-flash 4. Okay. No, I'm not going to be designing new ships. I'm just going to keep using what I have. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you soon for more episodes.